Welcome everybody to a brand new Should You Watch Anime. My name is Misty/Connexia and today we're talking about Plastic Memory, which is a kind of recent anime that came out in 2015. It has 13 episodes and the genre mostly focused around romance, slightly, drama, heavily, and sci-fi, mildly. So the story focused heavily on artificial intelligence, so basically androids that have almost even human emotions that are roaming in the city as helpers and caregivers and people that are just there to lend a hand when humans can't do so. It's a topic that has been aborted recently by different medium, but in this case it's really done incredibly well. The story is about Tsukasa, a college student that couldn't finish his entrance exam, so instead he's forced to get a job directly, and to do so he has to use his father's connection to score an employment in a company that is focusing on retrieving said androids. Because the androids have a lifespan, and after the lifespan is expanded, they go rogue. So they have to retrieve every individual robot so they don't go and create havoc in the city before they do so. But the problem is people get attached to their companion robot AI, so it's really a struggle to get them to sign the paper to allow them to take them back. So basically it's a deadline that they have to meet. Now to do so, Tsukasa is paired with an android girl that is called Ayla. Ayla is a girl that is nearing her lifespan as well, and she has 2,000 hours left on her clock, which is about 3 months. So the story begins as the two pair together and they try to find a connection between each other and just get along. You also have other characters in the story as well that are focusing a lot on building the relationship between Ayla and Tsukasa. The basic characters, I would say, are kind of one-dimensional at first, but as it goes on they deepen a lot their personas and it gets them to be endearing. You have the obvious tsundere girl that is always walking on him when he's doing indecent stuff and just loses her mind. You have her partner AI, which is a young boy that is kind of going at his own pace, enjoying games and just working when he has to. You have the mentor that was the previous partner to Ayla, and she's a kind of strict lady that tries to not get emotionally invested in everything, always drinking, you know, the type of girl. You also have the other older mentor who is always cheery but kind of has a dark past that he's trying to hide. So altogether the people are really a dynamic combination that makes it really interesting, and it keeps you really invested in the story.
何が？司のあのだらしない顔、これだから素人は。なんだお前、やきもちか。
Every episode has this omnibus format type of approach where something happens in an episode and then within the next one something entirely different is going on. But despite this episodic approach, it still keep on the relation that they're building throughout each and single one of them. I'm not gonna lie, they focus a lot on trying to make the viewers cry in every episode they can, and most often enough it almost works. You feel the connection between the android and the person that they're trying to take care of, and when it's time to separate them, it can get a little tear-jerking. An aspect that I enjoy a lot out of the anime is the art and the music. The visuals are absolutely stunning, the animation is pretty much flawless. It doesn't have a lot of action, but when it does, it really is fast-paced and gets you involved in what's going on. As for the music, you have the everlasting sad theme that is going on when everything is breaking apart and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people can enjoy this for the approach and the ambience that it brings.
ほら、行こう。
And as a lasting note, I gotta say that my favorite moment is episode 5, when one of the robot goes rogue and Tsukasa and Hyla has to deal with how they're gonna handle the situation. It is super dynamic, the characters are all intricate in their own reaction, and it really invests you into what's going to happen next. So if you think it's something that you might enjoy, you may want to give Plastic Memory a chance. I think it's one of the greatest anime that came out in 2015, and not a lot of people are talking about it. So if you want to check it out, you can go on the Viewster library, it is there, so hopefully you can give it a go and tell me what you think about it next time. See you guys in the next episode of Should You Watch Anime?